resume for it. Okay. Okay, we are 12 of us. No problem. Yes. So we will just brush up on the Rashis once more. Okay. I request Ambi to just read this table, this chart here, the natal chart.
My natal chart.
No, not yours. The one that you can see on the screen. For example, I'll tell you how to read. 1, Mesha, Aries. 2, so and so, so and so.
Okay, give me a second. Let me just, Mesha, Aries, Vrishabha, Taurus, Mithuna, Gemini, Karkata, Cancer, Sinha, Leo, Kanya, Virgo, Tula, Libra, Vrishikha, Scorpio, Dhanu, Sagittarius, Makar, Capricorn, and Kumbha, Aquarius, and Meena, Pisces.
Perfect. Now I request Nalini ma'am to read the elements along with the Rashi.
1, Mesha Rashi, Agni. 2, let me read it from my chart because yours is
Very tiny?
Yeah, very tiny.
Okay.
That's why I had to go really close to the...
I'm sorry. Okay. Just a minute. Is this a clear?
Vrishabha, Earth. 3, Mithuna, Air. 4, Karkataka, Water. 5, Simha Rashi, Agni. 6, Kanya Rashi, Earth. 7, Tula Rashi, Air. 8, Vrishika Rashi, Water. 9, Dhanu Rashi, Agni. 10, Makara Rashi, Earth. 11, Kumbha Rashi, Air. And 12, Meena Rashi, Water.
Okay. Now, I request Sridevi ma'am to describe one individual Rashi. Read all the characteristics one by one.
Okay. Mesha Rashi, it's Agni, movable, male. The Lord is Mars. Sun is exalted and Saturn is debilitated.
Correct. Okay.
I'll read.
Yeah, you read 2 and then we'll shift like that.
Okay. 2, Rishabha Rasi. Earth is the element. It's a fixed sign. It's a female. Venus is the Lord. Moon is exalted. Nothing on debilitated. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. Now I want Rashmi Vichare ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The next one, Karkataka, 4th, no?
No, 3.
Okay, yes. Mithuna, Gemini, element air, dual, male, Mercury.
Mercury is the Lord, and nothing is exalted, nothing is debilitated.
Yeah.
Right. Nikhil ji?
Karakataka, Cancer, water sign, movable, female, ruled by Moon, exalted Jupiter, debilitated Mars.
Right. Next, Prashant ji.
Number 5, Simha, Leo. Sign is Agni, it's fixed, male. Lord is Sun, and affiliated, debilitated, nothing is there.
Nothing, right. Then Pradnya ma'am.
Ma'am, shall I tell you?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
6th one is Kanya. Mercury is the Lord. Earth is the element, dual nature, female, and debilitated one is Venus.
Exalted is Mercury.
Exalted is Mercury.
And Mercury is the Lord.
Mercury is the Lord.
Right. Tanya?
Yes, Manjari ma'am. 7th is Tula, which is Libra. Air is the element. It's a movable sign and it's male. The planet is Venus, exalted in Saturn and debilitated in Sun.
Okay. Yatish ji?
Yes, madam.
Yes. Could you read? Sunil?
8 is Ruchika, Scorpio, water, fixed, female. Again, God is Mars.
Exalted is nothing. Debilitated is moon.
Yeah, moon. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then Priyanka. Priyanka, ma'am. Vasoon, ma'am. Okay. Priyanka was speaking. Can you please go ahead? Anyone, please go ahead.
Vasoon ma'am has a bad throat. She can't talk.
Oh, no issues. Priyanka.
Madam, I will take. Danu is the
Yes, yes,
ninth
ma'am.
house.
Please.
Danu,
Please go ahead.
Sagittarius. Agni is the element, dual nature, male. Jupiter is the lord. No exalt, no debilitated.
Right, right, correct. Ritu ji, Ritu.
Yes, ma'am. Makar is a Rashi. Tenth Rashi, Makar Rashi, Capricorn. Rashi planet Earth. Movable. Female. And Rashi Lord Saturn.
Correct.
Exalted is Mars and debilitated is Mercury. No, Jupiter.
Correct. 1 minute. Who else is there? Rupa, ma'am.
Kumbha, Aquarius. The element is air. It's a fixed sign. Male. Ruling planet is Saturn. No exalted and debilitated.
Correct. And last, anybody can read. Naveed ji hai kya?
I'll do
Okay,
it.
ma'am.
Mean Rashi.
Okay.
Water sign. It's water element, sorry, dual sign, female. Jupiter is the Lord, exalted in Venus and debilitated in Mercury.
Okay. Right. Now, when you see the charts, you have to only remember one of the 6. In the sense, you have to remember the 6 components, and the 6 are exactly opposite of the original. Okay. What does it really mean? Now, if you see Mesh Rashi, the exactly diagonally opposite to it is Tura. Right? So if you draw a line here, a diagonal line, you will see that the first, if you see 180-degree difference would be between, okay, is this visible to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, no? Okay. So जो हम मेष में देखते हैं, that is the first Rashi, you will see exactly opposite things in Tura when it comes to exaltation and debilitation, right? If Sun is exalted in Mesh Rashi, it will be debilitated in Tura Rashi.
Oh.
Okay. Just see. Can you see your notes? If this screen is too tiny, then I ask you to refer to your notes. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So Mesh Rashi mein, if Sun is exalted and Saturn is debilitated, the exactly opposite house, that is Tura, you will find Saturn is exalted and Sun is debilitated. Okay. Next house is Vrishabha. Vrishabha mein moon is exalted. Now, if you draw a diagonal from Vrishabha to down here, it is Vrishchika. Yes. So Vrishchika mein kya exalted hai? Kuch bhi nahi. But debilitated kya hai? Moon hai. Why? Because moon was exalted in Vrishabha. Right? And there was nothing that was debilitated in Vrishabha. Now, third house is Mithun. Mithun is a corner house, right? So corner to corner. Uski corner mein kya hai? Dhanu. Exactly opposite. मिथुन में कुछ भी exalted और debilitated नहीं है, इसीलिए धनु में भी कुछ भी exalted या debilitated नहीं है, right? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Abhi, coming next. Next is Karkataka. Karkataka, in that you have Jupiter exalted and Mars is debilitated. If you draw a diagonal, next is Makar. Makar में exactly opposite, Mars is exalted and Jupiter is debilitated. Then comes Simha. Simha, again, like Mithun, there is nothing exalted, nothing debilitated. So if you draw a diagonal, you will get Kumbha. Kumbha may also nothing exalted, nothing debilitated. The last corner of the house, corner houses are Meena and Kanya. Kanya may Mercury is exalted and Venus is debilitated. In Meena, Venus is exalted and Mercury is debilitated. Right? So, the moral of the story is, if you remember 1 to 6, you can deduce 7 to 12. Right? All you have to do is remember 1 to 6 thoroughly, so that you know that the one that is diagonally opposite will be exactly ulta. Okay? Is this concept clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, why this concept is important is because we are going to talk about planets and their characteristics. Abhi, you will ask, what is exaltation and what is debilitation? Right? Now, I'll give you a very crude example of the personality that is. Okay. I request everyone to please mute. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm sure everybody knows our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, right? Now, if you assume, okay, Narendra Modi ji as the planet Sun, okay, now, and India as the native. Native means the individual जिसका भवितव्य उस planet पे निर्भर है. Okay. So India is the native, or the person whose natal chart has Sun, that is Narendra Modi ji. Okay. Now, Narendra Modi ji, if he is in the Prime Minister's position, okay, he can deliver the best. Right? He has most of the powers. He can do so many things because he is the sun. He is the energy. He is the stotra of energy for everyone, right? And it is not only the planet that is important, but kaun se ghar mein baitha hai, at what position he is also important. So because Narendra Modi ji is the Prime Minister, the charts, the native, that is India, has very ujjwal bhavishya. Okay. Now, same Prime Minister, same individual, that is Narendra Modi, in this case the son, if he is in house arrest, he is not the Prime Minister, he is not in any powerful position, he is in house arrest, he has no powers, then what is the bhavitavya of India? It's doomed. I should say that. Because if you consider him as a Prime Minister and if you consider him in a house arrest position, he has no powers. He cannot execute his, even though he has ideas, brilliant ideas, it cannot be executed. Now, this is very crude and namesake example. It could be or it could be Abdul Kalam. It could be any prominent or prolific figures in the right powerful positions. They can exert maximum power. You got my point? So, when I say Sun is exalted in Mesha Rashi, it means that Mesha Rashi is like a position. It is a position of power for Sun. Sun, it is its brightest and will give the best outcome if it is in Mesha Rashi. On the contrary, if the planet Sun in the native's natal chart is in Tula Rashi, it will not be as prolific. The effect of Sun will not be as prolific as it is in Mesha Rashi to the native. Is this concept slightly clear? Yes?
Ma'am, the sun is powerful in Mesha Rashi more than in his own house, ma'am.
Yes. So there are degrees of power. So suppose say Sun has 100 as a figure of power. So 100 will be achieved in its state of exaltation. 75 will be if it is in its own house. Then and so on and so forth. So 0 or say 1 will be if it is debilitated in the house of debilitation. So that is how the gradation of power will be. 100 will be allocated to exalted state and 0, this is very crude way of describing it, but 0 will be given to debilitated state. Is this concept clear?
Yes.
Matlab Modi ji will be best if he is a Prime Minister, okay if he is a Chief Minister, and very poor if he is a house arrest. And this is in context to India as the native. You got my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So why this is important right now? Because we are
Ma'am,
going to
can
talk
you
about
please explain again?
Rituji. Okay, I can explain again. Yeah. So when I say exaltation or debilitation, exaltation means high potential, lot of potential. Okay. Every planet has got, depending on which house it sits, okay, its power or strength can be calculated. So this is a part of Shad Bala. Shad Bala is six characters or 6 parameters of strength to calculate for a planet. Okay. One of them is the state of exaltation. Any planet, if it is in the house of exaltation, its exaltation, it will give you 100% of its power. Now, this rule is fixed. That sun will be exalted in Mesha is fixed. That rule you have to kind of by heart it. Okay. Moon is exalted in Vrishabha. You cannot challenge that because it is by rule. Understood? Similarly, Mithuna has nothing that is exalted, nothing that is debilitated. In Cancer, you will see that Jupiter is exalted and Mars is debilitated. So this rule, if you remember, this, this has to be mugged up. There is no other way. And slowly, as you see more and more charts, as you see more and more references, it will stay in your mind. Okay.
Ma'am, correct me if I'm wrong now.
Yes.
For example, Mesh Rashi, Mars is the Rashi planet and Sun will give its 100% power to Mesh Rashi.
Correct.
And Saturn being debilitated has 0 power.
Right.
Okay, got it now. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. This is the ideal scenario.
But this is again subject to other planets in the chart as well. Right?
Exactly.
It's not only the sun that decides.
No.
Correct.
This is the most, this is like, क्या बोलते हैं? This is the most
significant factor.
Yeah. No. I mean, this is the ideal
Thumb
position.
rule.
Natal chart.
Thumb
Okay,
rule.
Tanya ji is saying, yeah. Tanya, please.
No, I had a question actually. So I have obviously I've studied this, but one of the things I haven't really have a clarity on is why is it that other planets are exalted, but the own planets are not exalted in, all the Rashis that we have studied. So not for today, but maybe a question that when we come to it, if we can kind of discuss about it.
Yeah. Means why is it that if Mercury is the lord of, okay, Mercury,
Lord of, Gemini and Virgo, but
I
it's
think
not
Mercury is the
exalted
only
in both.
Mercury is the only exception where Mercury is exalted in its own house. We'll keep that aside. I just saw.
Yeah, that's what, I just want to understand why the own planets, so the lord of the planets are not the exalted ones. So just some clarity on that later on.
That is yes, absolutely. We can deliberate over this, surely. Yes. But for now, only the concept of exaltation and debilitation, is it clear through this very crude example of Modi ji?
Yes. And opposite, we can take Manmohan Singh also.
Opposite Manmohan Singh means?
Yeah, because he could not execute any of his power properly.
Maybe because of Rahu Ketu. Maybe because of Rahu Ketu surrounding him. Who knows? There are two people now. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. Anyways, that is for later. So the whole idea is, see, even if Manmohan Singh ji had to be there, he as a prime minister, he as a chief minister, he as a finance minister. So he delivered very well as a finance minister, right? We cannot take that away from him. So,
he did his bit as a prime minister as well. I mean,
absolutely. I'm not differing from that, but I'm saying his most remembered thing would be him as a finance minister. I mean, most contribution, I feel. So
Prime Minister was Narasimha Rao.
Yes. So that is what. So it's not just the individual planets. Now you're getting, right? It's the chemistry of two different planets together. People aspecting, the planet aspecting that planet, that also matters.
Ma'am, can you repeat once?
What?
The example.
The example, please forget the example. It could be very controversial. See, the only fact, okay, just think of it like this. Okay, a student in the class, huh? Class में एक बच्चा है. If he has been made the monitor, that person is made the monitor. His position, उसका औहदा बढ़ गया, correct? बच्चा तो वही उसी क्लास का है. All students are together, but now he has been made the monitor. So he is going to show his leadership skills there, right? उसको थोड़ा power मिल गया है, so he is going to add to his क्या बोलते हैं, his own characteristics are going to come out the best. Maybe he is meant to be that. Similarly, what I was giving example was of Modi ji, that if he as a prime minister, the same Modi ji as a chief minister, and the same Modi ji, suppose he's in house arrest. He has no powers. He's a common man, layman like us. With no actual
Like
powers.
night and day. Day you can do something, night you can't do anything.
Right, absolutely, night and day, exactly. So that is all is exaltation and debilitation. The planet is the same. Sun ही है वो, लेकिन the house matters. In which house it lies, it matters. For now, you understand this. This is a very single dimension talk. अभी इसमें layer नहीं आया है, where you have aspecting planets, you have nakshatras. There are so many layers to it. It's like a multi-layered cake. Okay, right?
So exalted is like an AK-47 fired up, and debilitated is an AK-47 without ammunition inside.
Without ammunition, absolutely.
It's like an empty gun.
Yes, but still you can hit the gun on somebody's head and kill.
Yeah.
So it will deliver. It will deliver what it has to deliver, but not with the same potency. That is all. Right? मतलब sun के benefits जो है या जो भी है वो मिलेंगे उस native को मिलेंगे, लेकिन जितना 100 यहाँ मिलेगा तो यहाँ पे शायद 1-2% मिलेगा या 0.
Assuming it is debilitated in its own Mahadasha, will it still have the same power even though he's ruling at that point of time?
Fantastically complex question, not for this class.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Because when we learn it, we will come to it. We will simply confuse everyone.
Okay.
But yes, you have a point that Gochar pe bhi dependent hai, current position pe bhi, everything is interdependent, but it's for the next class. So we'll not waste further time, and I will shift to our lecture.
One quick question.
Yes.
Just for a concise summary.
Yes.
The term Shadbala means 6 strengths.
Yes.
And it refers to the 12 zodiac signs consisting of opposite pairs that have 6 main characteristics. Is that what it means?
No. Shadbala has many other elements in it, like Sthana Bala, Drik Bala, Drekkana Bala, that is positional strength, directional strength, that is for later.
Okay, so one attribute of Shadbala is what we have discussed so far.
Yes, that
and
is
in that one
exaltation
attribute,
and debilitation.
all we have said is that each of the houses have an exalted and a debilitated. That goes exactly the opposite in the opposite house.
Right, except for 4 houses. One is Gemini and Dhanu. And the other is, I think,
Simha also doesn't have.
Simha, right. Simha and Kumbha.
Simha and Kumbha, right.
Right.
4 don't have.
4 houses don't have any exaltation or debilitation. Bas, utna bhi yaad rakhna. And first 6 houses you remember, you will automatically remember the alternate, the exactly opposite ones. Right?
Right.
Is this pretty much okay, clear? No problem. You will learn it slowly. So let's not do.
Clear.
Yeah. Without further ado, we will start with today's lecture on various planets. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I request one by one to for everyone to speak. So let's first start with Gayatri ma'am. Ma'am, please.
Tell me, ma'am.
Read this slide.
Tell me, ma'am.
It's the same Excel sheet.
And the screen is not shared.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I changed my screen. Okay. Yeah, that I'm not sure the screen. Okay. Yeah. Is this visible now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Yes. Gayatri ma'am, please.
Shall I read it?
Yes, ma'am.
Basic properties of the grahas, that is planet. There is a basic set of significations for the grahas that reveals their core relevance. These are the primary significations of the grahas as stated in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra.
Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra means Jyotishi Shastra. Parashara is a Maharshi ji, जिन्होंने Jyotishi Shastra likha. Okay. Abhi, next I request Sri Devi ma'am to read the next slide.
Ravi or Surya, sun. The sun is the source of light for all other planets. Medical astrology, heat, blindness, baldness, right eye, and headaches. A gemstone is ruby. Day is Sunday. Rules Simha, Leo. Exaltation in Mesha Rashi, Aries. Debilitation in Tula, Libra. D is 10th house, I don't know.
Directional strength.
Directional strength is in the 10th house.
Right. So now in this slide set, what you can see, one is medical astrology. When I say medical astrology, what that means is which
it affects these body parts.
Yes, it affects these body parts. Okay. It affects the heart. It affects the eye. It could result, if it's badly positioned, it could cause blindness, baldness, headaches. Okay. Now, which is a gemstone associated with this planet? It is the ruby. Yeah. The day which is associated with it is Sunday. Sunday. Ravivar in Hindi. Ravivar. Then it rules which Rashi? Leo. Simha. It is exalted in which Rashi? Mesha. It is debilitated in Tura. And its directional strength. Now, when I say positional strength is where it is posited or sitting, and directional strength is perhaps where it is looking at. So it is a 10th house. It could be any based on your lagna, right?
Oh, okay.
So 10th house from your ascendant lagna Rashi. From there, 10th house jo bhi hai. Why? Because 10th house signifies career. So when you say the word sun planet can be equated, few words should come to your mind. Father, okay, government, then battery. Because sun is the one that gives you urja, energy to do anything. Sun is like the battery of your vehicle. Okay, without the battery, nothing really works. Sun is also the soul. Aapki antaratma, that is sun. Your existence is because of sun, right? Now, coming to the second slide, I request Ambi to read.
Ravi or Surya represents the soul. This can be read in the most flexible and general sense of the word. The word soul is used for the deepest and the truest nature, for the ultimate sense of identity, inspiration, and aspiration. Surya signifies one's essential attributes, the sense of the self, ego, self-esteem, sense of purpose, and so on. Energies and conditions that arise from the sun's placement in the horoscope, along with the influences that the sun receives, will be experienced in the life in deep long-term trends and processes that impacts one's life as a whole.
So just imagine if one's sun is in exalted state, you would be super confident, you would have a lot of self-esteem, you would be, kya bolte hain? You would be at a different level of energy, right? Your energy levels will be high. But the same sun, if it is debilitated, what would that mean? Low confidence, low self-esteem. You will judge yourself all the time. You will be judgmental. So just imagine a sun's position, like I said, being in a prime minister's seat and being in house arrest. Pura change in attitude, right? So that is the difference it makes. The strength of a planet can make Zameen Asman ka farak in an individual. Okay. Now my sun is debilitated. But however, it's not just a debilitation. There so many other layers. So the total strength of a planet is measured by Shadbala and many other ways. Okay. But in one term, one dimension, mein agar dekho, to exaltation debilitated is one way of measuring it. One way, just one aspect. Okay.
Yeah. Just one clarity.
Yes, ma'am.
See, Mesha is the first house.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mesha is the exalt place for sun.
Right.
But digitally speaking, see, many times astrologers say that Guru in 7th house, Guru in 9th house, that is good like that. So if that digital placement has to be taken place, sun should be in which digital place, ma'am?
Digital. No. Sun
10th
in
house.
ascendant. Sorry.
10th. It would have max. It would have.
Directional strength, you mean?
Yes.
Directional strength would be in the 10th house. Yes.
From the ascendant.
From the ascendant, exactly. So when you say Mesha Rashi as the first house, it's not always the first house, however.
Yes.
Depending
According
on
to
your
Lagna.
ascendant, it could be second, it could be third, it could be fourth, it could be 12th also.
Okay.
But the additional feature, so that will also add to a layer of complexity to the properties of sun, whether it is in the first house, second house, third house. So it will be potentiated, the sun will be potentiated if it is in the 10th house, like that.
And according to Lagna, if Mesha comes on the as the 10th house and be that 10th house and Mesha sun in the Mesha house itself,
that would mean even something else. Ultimate combination. Rajnikant super duper hit that way. मतलब स्टोरी भी अच्छा है और एक्टर भी अच्छा है ऐसा. तो फिल्म भी एकदम सुपर डुपर हजारों करोड़ कमाएगा ऐसा. Right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Coming next, I request Amrita to read. Amrita. Okay, I think she has network issues. Okay. No, there are net. Hello.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Hello.
Hello. हाँ अमृता वाचता येतंय का?
हो येतो मॅडम. एकच मिनिट. चंद्रा, मून, मेडिकल एस्ट्रोलॉजी, ब्रेस्ट, स्टमक, वॉटरी, डिस्टर्बन्स, इडिमा, फ्लेग्मा, लेफ्ट आय, जेमस्टोन, पर्ल, डे, मंडे, रूल्स, कॅन्सर, एक्सलेशन,
exaltation.
Okay. Taurus, debilitation, Scorpio, आणि DS 4th house.
4th house, correct.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Amrita.
Yes, ma'am.
So now moon is the mind. Moon is easily swayed, is easily guided, misguided. It's the mind, right? So moon is nothing but the driver of the vehicle. Okay, they are the mind, they are the thoughts, they are the emotion. So the emotional quotient is brought by the moon. Now, which are the organs or the conditions that are ruled by the moon? The breast, the chest area, the stomach, watery disturbances, edema, phlegm, left eye. Okay, which is a gemstone that is close to the moon? The pearl. Yeah. The day is Somavar, Monday. And it rules the Karka house, that is Cancer. It is exalted in Taurus, debilitated in Scorpio, exactly opposite. And its directional strength is to the 4th house. Okay. 4th house represents the motherland. So, but naturally, moon will be giving its strength to the 4th house. It's all about emotions, right? Yes. Now, next, I request Shalini ma'am to read, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please read.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I have to read the Chandra moon.
Yes.
The moon is the most important because since mind is responsible for all the emotional responses to life. It also represents mother, water, as in sea or ocean.
Correct. And the first point you missed, ma'am. This one.
I thought. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem. Please read. Please read.
Represents the mind. It signifies the thoughts and emotions and the complex psychological faculty that takes input from the senses and tells the body how to respond.
Correct. So it's all about emotions, water, emotions, nurturing, So that's why the directional strength goes to the 4th house, right? Is this clear?
Ma'am, I just want to know where we'll get this presentation, like this presentation, which
Okay.
includes everything.
I will share it on Google Drive and I will share it on the WhatsApp group immediately after this. I'll do that.
Yeah, because it's hard to remember everything now.
No, don't worry. Nothing's expected of you to remember so much in detail. But it will be nice if you take printout of these so that you can always refer to them while we are learning.
Sure.
Yeah?
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
Ma'am, I did not get the clarity wherein it nurtures 4th house means. How is it? I'm not understanding. What is it?
Directional strength is to the 4th house. So every house has a significance.
Yes.
Like the first house is for self, oneself. Second house is a dhanasthana. Dhana means wealth. Third house is bhratrusthana, means brother. Fourth house is matrusthana, means mother.
Okay.
Fifth house is putrasthana, means son. Sixth house is roga ripuna, roga rai ripuna, means losses and diseases and rin. Then roga rina ripu. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7th house is marriage,
Partnerships.
spouse or relations. 8th house is, tell me 8th house.
Doom house.
Doom house, kuch bhi.
Doomsday.
It's related to 8th house is related to age, life.
Husband.
No.
No, that is in-laws. 8th house is related to in-laws.
Occult sciences is what I know, but I'll see and get back to you.
Even occult science. Yeah, you're right.
Occult science. 9th is higher education. Or even pitru, father.
Father. Correct.
10th is vocation, profession, career.
Karma. Correct.
11th is friends, social networking.
Social networking. Yeah.
And 12th is
Travel, jail. Foreign travel.
Losses,
jail, everything possible.
Even spirituality.
12th is for
even spirituality. Absolutely.
losses, is it, ma'am?
Absolutely. Losses. Vyaya sthana. In Sanskrit, it is called Vyaya. Vyaya is loss.
Ma'am, 11th house is supposed to be the very good because in mantras and all they say 11th house bhagya should be given when homa yagnas and all performed.
9th house is for bhagya. 9th house is for bhagya.
Yeah. 11th.
Okay, let's stop the debate here only.
Ma'am, what about health?
What about health?
Health is which house?
Which house?
6th house.
Sorry. Rog, yes, 6th house. Yes.
6th is debt also, debt.
6th
and how is 12th losses? Debt and losses, how are they different because of the exaltation, debilitation, or just like that?
Yes. So please hold the horses. We will discuss in depth.
I have all the bad boys in the bad houses.
Oh,
I know.
We'll start remembering our own charts.
Okay.
I have friends sitting in 6th, 12th, 7th.
Because as you said that
what
for sun the directional strength is at 10 is in 10th house, right?
Yeah.
So I start recollecting the charts.
Yes, please do. Please recollect your own charts. Okay. Yes. Next. Let's Shraddha. Can you Shraddha वाचते का? Shraddha जेवायला गेली.
Shall I?
Oh, please go ahead.
Okay, Mangal.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. बोल Shraddha. वाच.
Mangala or Puja, medical astrology, blood, head injuries, accidents, bleeding, headaches, high fevers, inflammation, surgery, burns, germs, red coral, day Tuesday, rules, Mesha, Aries, and Vrishchika, Scorpio, exaltation, Makara, Capricorn, debilitation, Karka, Cancer, DS, 10th house.
Directional strength, 10th house. Right?
How we have
Mangal
2
and
in 10th
Surya,
house?
both 10th house?
Yes.
Sun
See,
and Mars.
yes. See, these are the Kendra sthanas. There's something called as Kendra sthana. Which are they? 1, 4, 7, 10 are the Kendra sthanas. So majority of the planets, we will focus on the 1, 4, 7, 10 houses only. Majority नहीं, सारे ऐसे ही focus करेंगे. 1, 4, 7, 10 are the most auspicious houses.
I don't have any in those. I have 1 in
Auspicious,
7th.
it doesn't matter, sir. I will
One
tell
bad
you.
boy sitting in the 7th.
In mine also, Mars is sitting in the
In
7th.
my, ma'am, in my 4 or 5.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Let's not go there.
Let's not
Just
analyze our chart until we become experts a little bit.
exactly.
I've
Thank you.
become a pro at my chart.
But ma'am, Ajjal Gagri chal kar
My
gaya
chart
na.
also, Nikhil, then.
Okay. So first, see, we have to understand individual planets. उसके सिवाय हम कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकते. Mars, even though Mars हम कहते हैं अरे मंगल है मंगल. What is मंगल? मंगल is the yes. It is the engine. जो हम एक्शन लेते हैं, जो हम एक्चुअल दिमाग में है, that is what we think should be translated, right? Potential energy has to translate into kinetic energy. That kinetic energy is Mars. If you don't act upon your plans, you just keep thinking and building castles in your mind, nothing is going to happen. So Mars is important for this. Mars is important for your actions, for your energy into channelizing into work, translating your thoughts into actual plans, actual work. Okay. So please do not think of any planet as a very bad and a very good one. Everybody has their own unique features. Okay. So Mars, Mangalvar, that is Tuesday. The day is Tuesday. It is a red planet, right? हमारे previous classes को याद कीजिए. It is a red planet. तो वो होता है red coral. The gemstone that it signifies, the gemstone that signifies Mars is red coral.
Good. Yeah.
It rules Mesha and Vrishchika. It's exalted in Makara, it's debilitated in Karka, and the directional strength is to profession. Why professional house? क्योंकि जब तक तुम एक्शन नहीं लोगे तुम्हारे प्रोफेशन में तुम कुछ भी नहीं कर पाओगे, राइट? तो दोनों
ख्याली पुलाव बनाते रहोगे.
Exactly. तुम्हें सन की भी self soul चाहिए. You need the soul or the battery or energy of the sun, and you need to actually translate that energy of battery into engine, through the engine into your work. So you need both Mars and Sun to be blessing your 10th house. Okay. Now, please someone read. Tanya, please read this slide.
Mangala or Kuja, which is Mars, represents energy, assertiveness, and the ability to take action.
Correct.
It represents the way one uses energy on many different levels.
Correct.
It manifests in the mind as the ability to analyze situations. It may also measure the force of ambition. It manifests in the body as physical energy and strength. In the social sphere, Mars represents those relationships that test one's strength, such as competitors and enemies. The condition of Mars is in an individual horoscope will indicate the level of one's energy and ambition.
So how ambitious one is. So it's not just the physical strength, but the mental strength as well, right? Your ambitions, the force of your ambition, how ambitious you are, and the ability to analyze a situation is all driven by Mars. So see the importance of the planet, Mars.
Ma'am, how to see how ambitious you are?
Sorry?
Through Mangal. Then how to see through Mangal?
That we will see, madam. अभी हम सिर्फ मंगल के बारे में देखेंगे. बाद में हमें एनालाइज करना ही है. Don't worry. How to see, what to see, we will come next. First, you only understand what Mangal is and what it signifies. Okay? Yes?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Next.
Buddha.
Rituji. Sorry, who was reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Rituji, padhiye.
Buddha, Mercury.
Buddha.
Medical astrology.
Buddha.
Buddha. Sorry.
Exactly.
Buddha, Mercury. Medical astrology. Lungs, hands, arms, nervous system. Gemstone, emerald, green. supernumeral. Day, Wednesday, that is Budvar, rules Gemini and Virgo. Exaltation, Virgo. Debilitation, Pisces. Direction, strength, first house.
Correct. First house. Directional strength is to the self. Now, Mercury is for what? Which are the, tell me one or two words.
Communication. Communication.
Ah, yes, perfect. What else?
Intelligence.
Why does this
Correct.
lion have an elephant's trunk on his nose? Is that a misprint or is that how it is?
Very good question. I have no idea.
Lovely.
So nice, good homework for you. Please find out which is this, what animal is this exactly?
T-Rex.
What animal is this?
It's interesting.
Elephant, no.
Like a lion. It seems like a lion.
Yes, but it could be the intelligence of an elephant and the courage of a lion.
Yeah.
So it is, that's why it is.
Buddha is related to finance also?
No, communication.
Maybe finance. I'm not sure, but communication, and that much I'm sure. So we'll stick to what I'm sure. Okay. We'll read more about it. Yes. Okay. Now, अभी कोई और है पढ़ने के लिए? या volunteer कोई है?
I'll read.
Please.
Buddha, Mercury, represents speech, logical and intellectual side of the mind.
Correct.
The thinking process that precedes speech and ability to communicate. Anything related to a language, symbols, logic, information processing, and connecting with people or things. The influences on Mercury in the chart will determine the clarity of one's intellect and speech, and the ability to communicate, analytical skills, and wit, the sense of humor.
Right. So all to do with, so just to go back on the, if the ascendant is Gemini, what is one word description for Gemini?
Dual.
No. मिथुन राशि के लिए एक वर्ड डिस्क्रिप्शन, जैसे कि वृषभ राशि के लिए है फॉर्चुनेट बॉर्न.
Pillar to organization.
Indispensable. Yes. Yes. Correct. Indispensable. And exactly Virgo. Virgo को क्या है? Ma'am, you are Virgo, no? Sridevi ma'am.
Yes. Organized?
No.
Visionary. Kingmaker.
No.
Perfectionist.
Chanakya. Kingmaker. I said kingmaker. Amit Shah.
Amit Shah.
Since you described Modi, I said might as well throw an
Yes,
Amit.
yes. Yes, right.
I'm having doubts whether I'm really a Virgo.
So Mercury से हम क्या
And also very virtuous.
Sorry?
Virtuous.
No. So just see. So when you correlate, Mercury is a lord of Gemini and Virgo, right? So ऐसे भी correlate करो, क्योंकि Mercury के features आएंगे इस दोनों राशि में. So when you're reading this, don't just read this. You correlate it with the Rashi also. For example, Sun with Leo, Moon with Cancer. Okay. Now Mercury with Gemini and
Kanya.
Yes.
Ma'am, we're talking about the sun sign, right? Or the moon sign? Or the ascendant?
Ascendant sign. I think you have missed the class.
Yes.
You were not there. Anyways, you can refer to the recordings. Rupa ma'am, can you read?
Guru, Jupiter, medical astrology, liver, hips, overweight, edema, high cholesterol, growth such as tumors. Gem, yellow sapphire, day Thursday, rules Sagittarius and Pisces, exaltation Cancer, debilitation Capricorn, directional strength is the first house.
First house को ये second है जो directional strength दे रहा. Now, हाँ, Mercury था और अभी Guru. Correct? Guru.
Yeah.
Guruvar, Thursday. Gem, yellow sapphire. Now, which are the benefic planets and malefic planets? Do you remember?
Shukra,
Guru,
Shukra, Buddha, Guru, Guru, Shukra, Buddha, Chandra.
Moon, moon, correct.
Correct.
Then sun, Mangal, they're malefic.
Capricorn.
No?
And then Rahu, Ketu are malefic.
Correct.
Correct.
And the speciality of moon is that in its growing phase, it is benefic. In its decreasing phase, it is malefic. Right? And Jupiter, Buddha also, it is highly influenced. In company of a malefic, it will act slightly malefic.
Buddha.
So, in its
Then
truest
it is
sense,
influenced by other
yes, yes. So, in its truest sense, which is the only benefic planet?
Sun.
Guru.
No, Jupiter.
Guru.
Me.
Devon ke Dev Mahadev, jaise hi Guru.
Yeah.
Guru is the only benefic planet in its truest sense. Right? So, Guru का ये महत्व है. वो malefic के भी qualities को नष्ट कर सकता है. Guru का ये. Next, I request Priyanka ma'am to please read.
I'm having eye infection and I've joined with the.
Okay.
No
problem.
I can read. I'm a Sagittarian also.
Yeah, sure.
No, Guru is yet to finish. Yet to be finished. So many things are there in Guru.
Yes. Who wants to read? Anybody can read them. Kiran.
Yeah,
Kiran.
okay.
Yeah.
Not me,
Guru Jupiter represents wisdom. Jupiter signifies higher education, wisdom embodied in spiritual traditions and religion. As gaining knowledge is essential for evolution and spiritual growth, Jupiter also indicates the general principle of growth in life. Physically, Jupiter relates to the growth of the body, mentally to the increase of happiness and sense of fullness, and socially to the growth of the family in the form of progeny. Guru signifies prosperity and fortune in life.
And we forgot Shukra also. Shukra is benefit. Okay. So yes, what is Guru? It represents wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is nothing but intelligence with experience, right? Intelligence and experience को मिला के हमको मिलता है wisdom. So higher education, spiritual growth, spiritual traditions, religion, all this is encompassed or represented by Guru. So gaining knowledge, it is a planet of expansion. Matlab, it gives you in its abundance, right? Spiritual growth hoti hai. Jupiter also indicates general principle of growth in life, having progeny, that is increasing your family line. So it basically is for expansion of growth. Okay. It signifies prosperity and fortune. Okay. Next, who will read Shukra? Who is remaining?
I haven't read.
Sorry?
I haven't read it yet.
Oh, please go ahead, please.
Shukra, Venus, medical astrology, reproductive system, bladder, kidneys and pancreas, diabetes, gemstone, diamond, day Friday, rules Taurus and Libra, exaltation, Pisces, debilitation, Virgo, directional strength, 4th house.
Correct. So it rules Vrishabha and Tura. Both are so which were the three Rashis I said are fortunate born? Vrishabha, Tura and Dhanu. They're fortunate born. They have to only think of a mango and stand below a mango tree. It will fall. The mango will fall.
I'll make note of that.
Ma'am, I have a query here.
Yes.
Can I ask?
Yes, no problem. Please go ahead.
In every sign, you have mentioned medical astrology. For example, Shukra, reproductive system, bladder, kidney, and pancreas, diabetes. So, what does it mean when it is positive, negative, or it affects something like that?
That is what it has its effect. So, if it is well placed, the word is well placed. If it is well positioned in your chart, it will give good effects. If it is badly positioned in your chart, it could give ill effects. Okay, now, okay. Now this is an example. I will anonymize it. Actually, in my office, I have a colleague whose daughter is suffering from a condition called as osteomyelitis. Now, it was surprising to find osteomyelitis in such a small child with, so it is basically inflammation of the bone, okay? Now, when we checked her natal chart, we came to know that she had a malefic planet in the 12th house, which represents the legs. Okay, so that particular body part was affected because of the ill effects of malefic planets, or a badly positioned planet, is all it means. Now, Sir has studied so many cases, and he has found that 7th house sun, okay, that is not 7th house, a sun in Tura Rashi means the person will suffer from heart conditions. So they have to start exercising. He had advised his friend to undergo to check for his heart conditions. He underwent angiography, and they found in the nick of time, they found a lot of blocks, and they got angioplasty done. And he came back to Sir and said, because of you, I'm okay. I'm whole and hearty. So some planetary positions and some this are very significantly indicates health conditions, certain health conditions, which we will learn slowly as we go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Which planet is related to spine?
I don't know. We'll have to read. No, that is what. So we have to go in depth of each. We can't be really talking about individual medical astrology right now. Right now, we'll only talk about planets. Okay. एक जैसे ही point आता है, we'll try and read and get the answers. I request you to put your questions in the group so that we can read and get the answers.
No, I just wanted to know कि मैंने late join किया तो कुछ छूट तो नहीं गया पहले कोई ऐसा
ये डिस्कस ही नहीं हुआ है नहीं ये डिस्कस ही नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि हम वहां तक पहुंचे ही नहीं.
Sun is related to spine.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Since it's a source of energy.
Very good. Thank you.
Whoever replied, thank you.
Nikhil ji. That is Nikhil Bajaj. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Nikhil ji.
Okay. Okay, next. Who would like to read?
It's 9:30.
Yeah. Please read and finish it. No, it's last.
I'll read it. Shukra Venus represents reproduction, literally semen. Venus indicates everything that is directly and indirectly related to human reproduction.
Correct.
Marriage, sex, harmony, comforts, luxury, pleasures, and beauty. The condition of Venus in the horoscope will define one's ability to experience harmonious and romantic relationships and the level on which one deals with sensory experiences.
Right. So Shukra, Shukranu. Sanskrit word for semen, Shukranu. Right? So Venus is also a benefic planet. It rules Taurus and Libra. Right? So yeah. Wait, I'll just see if there are more. Oh, yes, there is. So if the time crunch is more, we will see the remaining 5 slides in the next class. Is it okay?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah, ma'am.
so we will start with the next 5 slides for the next class, and then we will go with the next this. Fine?
Sure, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Everyone for your time.
Very
Bye-bye. Good night.
interesting class, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you all for making it interesting and asking many questions. Yeah.
And
Good
sometimes
night.
we feel let that class be 2 days a week.
Yeah, we will try to do that.
Very nice, ma'am. Very nice.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much. Good
Bye
night.
bye. Good night.